so lovely. Want everyone to know why I'm in love with you.
Patient and strong, always, no matter what I face, you've been there to bring me through just fine.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Abram Waller, and you're watching the Abram Waller Talk Show. I'm going to take you on a journey through my great-grandmother's life, my grandmother Gladys Waller Hall. She sings with the Waller sisters, and she's going to tell us a little bit just about her life and how she's gotten to where how she's gotten to where she is now. Excuse me. Okay, Grandma, tell me a little bit about your childhood.
Well, it was rough. It was a rough childhood.
What do you think made it so rough?
Well, there's a lot of things we didn't have. We didn't have what other children have. We didn't have no food most of the time.
Mm-hmm.
And when we went to school, we had to go back with it. We didn't have no food, no lunch, or nothing like that.
Really?
And, well, it was just rough. I really hate to talk about my childhood life. It really hurts so bad. I don't like talking about it.
Okay, what made you start to sing?
Well, we was in Brookneal down at my mother's and daddy's house, and we began to sing down there, their sisters, and he said, well, why don't y'all go ahead and sing as a group?
Mm-hmm.
So we started singing as a group, but my dad and mother didn't see it, they passed, so we just went on from that.
How old were you? How old were you when you began to sing?
Well, I was way past my 50s,
Mm-hmm.
probably something like 60.
Really?
But no, it was earlier than that. I'll say about 40 or something like that.
Do you guys still sing together?
Yes, we do, but sometimes I sing with them and sometimes I don't.
Could you tell us about how it was when you were growing up in segregation? And
It was rough, just like my childhood life. You know, we lived on this farm. My daddy sharecropped for 25 years, and when we did get food, we send the man to the store where we lived, in the house we lived in. He would bring the food and throw it down and bust the stuff open, and my mom had to go up there and pick it up off the ground and, you know, get what she could salvage for us to eat. He was really racist toward us. And my dad, it wasn't really made my daddy had to move because they had me up for trespassing, and so I guess he took all he could take, so he moved away. So that's
what do you mean they had you up for trespassing?
Well, we, I don't want to tell them, but we was up at the graveyard arguing, me and the man's wife, and so I cussed her out. I was mad, but I cussed her out. And so I was married then. Me, my husband, and my grandchildren were sitting at the table eating, and then I brought the police. And he said, "Does Miss Hall live here?" And my husband said, "Yes." Well, we got to place on arrest. And I said, "What?" I mean, it really hurt me. I thought she had forgotten all about it, but apparently she took out a warrant against me for trespassing, so they carried me to jail. I had to leave my husband and children sitting at home.
Really? Well, could you tell us about after your husband's aneurysm? How did that affect your marriage? Did it make your marriage stronger?
Yeah, well, it made it stronger. It was already strong, made it stronger because that's another rough thing I had to go through with.
Could you tell us about actually what happened to
What really happened when it first started? Well, we were living on 8th Street. He just came in from work that morning. I think it was like February. It was February the 18th, I think. No, February the 14th. He came in.
Valentine's Day?
Yeah, he came in from work that morning. And
What
he
year
told
was
me,
this?
I forgot the year. I don't know
It was
the
in
year.
the 90s.
It was in the 90s. But anyway, he came home from work that morning, and he got in the bed, you know. He said, "Well, I'm going to lay down before then we're going to get up and go pay bills." So he laid there for a while, and he got up, and he said his head was aching real bad. I said, "What's wrong?" He said, "My head is aching real bad." So he got up, and then he fell.
It took a while to see that your love